COVID-19 relief grants to businesses who have suffered a loss due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This program provides grants to businesses for the recovery, stabilization, and mitigation of those losses related to COVID-19. Application is available online at co.norman.mn.us or by calling Norman Minoman Public Health at 784-5425. Applications must be completed and postmarked by September 30th. Find the application online at co.norman.mn.us or call Norman Minoman Public Health at 784-5425.
The bakers of Country Hearth and Village Hearth Breads are proud to support local education with Loaves for Learning, the program that makes it easy to earn money for your school. Enjoy Country Hearth and Village Hearth all-natural breads, buns, bagels, and more. Then save the UPC from the package for your school to collect and redeem. Each is worth 5 cents and can be used for books, computers, sports, music, whatever your school needs. Up to $10,000 a year. Learn more at loavesforlearning.com. Country Hearth and Village Hearth Breads, baking our best for you.
Partly cloudy tonight with lows around 52. Southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, chance for scattered thunderstorms. High temperatures reach up to 76. Mainly clear. Tomorrow night, lows level off around 49. Temperatures above average Thursday and Friday with highs in the low 70s. Chance for scattered storms Friday. For the KRJB Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Currently, it's 83.
Your home for news, sports, weather, and 24-hour country. This is 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota.
Well, hello, everyone, and a pleasant, good Tuesday evening to you. We are here inside MayPort-CG High School. It is rivalry night here tonight on KRJB. It's the Patriots and the Burros. Hillsboro-Central looking to pick up their first victory of the season, coming into tonight at 0-4. MayPort-CG Patriots looking to continue a streak of victories here as they are at 4-3 on the season. It's the Burros and the Patriots. Anytime, anywhere, in whatever sport, it will be a one here. One of the most storied rivalries here in the Red River Valley and in the state of North Dakota. North Dakota Class B Region 2 volleyball is coming up. This is the Irene Insurance pregame show. Stick around to 106.5 FM, KRJB.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like Mega Ramps HD suspension and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job, no matter how big or small. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Ben at 701-261-9779.
Some things change for people after retirement, and some things don't. Many retired people find they no longer want the hassles of owning a house and all the things that go with it. Maybe they need help with meals and housekeeping. Maybe they have a medical condition that would benefit from having caregivers nearby. Heritage House in Halstead offers seniors a retirement choice that promises convenience, care, and a sense of security and community, all within a short distance of Fargo-Moorhead and the Lakes area. To find out more information about Heritage House in Halstead, call 456-2105.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and a Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Back here tonight, a whole host of ways to be able to listen to the broadcast. Of course, over there, 106.5 FM KRJB. Also online, rjbroadcasting.com, and we welcome you as well, those that are on the audio-only portion of yourliveevent.com, also being able to listen to the game here coming your way from MayPort-CG High School, Hillsboro-Central Valley at MayPort-CG. It's the Burros and it's the Patriots at it once again. Let's meet the two teams here tonight. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, Hillsboro-Central Valley. A tough bit of they're really showing the youth and some of the inexperience so far this season. They are coming into tonight at 0-4. When you're talking with Coach Katie Coleman, really it's not necessarily about the wins and losses right now. It's really just about the progression of the team and just trying to get better each and every day. That's one of the things we talked about. Is we'll have her pregame coaches comments right now on KRJB. Pregame coaches comments on 106.5 FM KRJB. Talking with Coach Katie Coleman for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Coach, after Saturday, I able to get a practicing yesterday, and now it's a big rivalry game against the Patriots.
Yeah, we're excited again to get to play here. The girls came in yesterday for practice, and we worked on some little things. They made some adjustments, which were huge, and then they carried over into our scrimmage yesterday in practice, which was great to see. So the girls are excited to get to play Mayport. Just down the road, it's kind of a little rivalry for us.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and still even now at practice today, as you're still trying to grow the team, are you still seeing, kind of that growth, that, maturity kind of going each and every day with the girls?
Yeah, for sure. We're gaining experience in practice, and that you can tell we're gaining it big time when we're playing these games. So they're ready to go out and improve even more tonight, and hopefully we can come home with a victory.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game, a region contest, a valuable point there. Every point in the region is valuable.
Yeah, for sure. You never know when we're not going to have a region game, so we got to make sure the ones that we play make them count. I thought we grew a lot against that Region 1 team, so it's good that we're coming off that second set. We saw a lot of really, really good things, and if we play like that tonight, it's going to be our game.
Talk about your opponents here in Mayport-CG. A solid team for a number of years. Last year, the region runner-up. Kind of bit of up and down to start of the year, but it's always a good Patriots spot.
Yeah, I think Stacy does a really, really good job with her girls. They lost a lot just like we did, but, this year they may have had a couple losses, but they've had some really good wins as well. So we just got to be ready. We got to control what we can control on that court. Start with that serve, receive, pass, and then be consistent with their sets. And hopefully our hitters are running their routes to pull those blockers, to allow our hitters to have open hits and then execute that way as well. So we've got to be ready and got to play our game.
It's maybe a key for the Bros to pick up the victory tonight, get that first one of the season.
A big block in that front row I think is going to be huge for us. It's that first line of defense, and if we can make them scramble a little bit and stop some of those hits coming over, I think that'll help us, especially if they're throwing us roll shots and tips. We can pick those up and we can set them up on our side and then just, give it back to them and finish on those as well.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Bros, Coach Katie Coleman, joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online, irieins.com. Stick around, more to come on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsboro Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields, chips, or cracks, they can do it now and right here at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Hail-damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage, Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsboro Body Shop.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports HCV students in all athletic programs and non-athletic opportunities in each school, as well as uniting the communities to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley boroughs. Go Boroughs! The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit and sportsmanship at all extracurricular activities.
Back here on KRJV, YourLiveEvent.com. Brady Siebels with you. Kaylin in the studio running the board for us as well. Let's talk about the home team here tonight in the Patriots of MayPort-CG. A similar story to Hillsboro-Central Valley. A lot of new faces, a lot of turnover from last year. Very successful year in 2019 for MayPort-CG, making it to the region championship game before they fell to the Thompson Tommies. 4-3 so far in the year. A little bit of up and down, really. You can put it. The teams that they should beat, they have been able to be victorious against. The teams you think they might have a little bit of a tough time with have been able to get the better of the Patriots. And it's time now for their pregame coach's comments, talking with the head coach for MayPort-CG, Stacey Hansen. Coach, 4-3, had some ups and then have had some downs so far in the early part of the year.
Yeah, and it's kind of how the beginning of the year goes. Too bad we haven't had any tournaments this year to see where. In tournaments, you can kind of play around a little bit, see where you're at. But we played some good teams with Grafton, Central Fast, Northern Fast, which I've all been ranked in the preseason and part of the season, too. So we've seen some good competition, and we've been able to play some good matches. And the other teams we played, too, are quality teams, too.
Yeah, talk about, how important that was at the beginning of the season. Played some of the top teams, like you mentioned, that really kind of just gave you, I guess, a measuring stick and kind of that baseline moving forward here as you kind of get to the meat part of the season.
Yeah, and, teams like us and the rest of them, too, they're going to keep changing as the season goes on. But, they have the bar kind of set high with people watching them. So it's good to play those teams and see where you match up against them.
Talk about your team, a lot of change there, pretty much overall the roster from your team last year.
Yeah, we graduated 9 seniors, and we have 3 seniors this year with Addison and Nora and Grace. And a lot of them gone from 3 rotation to 6 rotation players now. And then we have 2 freshmen playing, 2 sophomores playing, a couple of juniors that have been playing too. So it's just a lot of inexperience, and I think they've done a nice job kind of figuring how to play with each other.
Yeah, you talk about that now that they're the 3 seniors now. They're, I guess, the leaders of the team. Have they kind of taken onto that role and being, the top 3 there, the ones to kind of be the example for the younger kids?
Yeah, I think they've embraced that role, and you kind of put them in a position to kind of do some leadership things and ask them to start practice for you and do things like that. So they've done a very nice job with that and kind of helping to set the bar and having girls kind of up their game against when we're in practice and hopefully in matches too.
Moving on here to tonight, a rivalry game. It's always fun when HCV, MayPort-CG play each other, and Hillsboro-Central Valley kind of in the same boat as you are with a completely different roster from last year.
Yeah, Coach Colness has graduated quite a few girls, and I think they're trying to figure things out too, like we are. Normally, we only play them one set, or the one match at the end of the year, and this year we're playing 1.2 different matches. So it's really good to see them and gauge what we need to do against them, and see both of us end up at the end of the year.
Going out here tonight, what's the key for the Patriots to pick up another region victory?
Serving, obviously serve in, but also be aggressive with our serving. And we need to be running a tempo offense, make sure we get some quick attacks and use free balls when we get them and attack. So typically what you want, you just hope that they can execute.
So thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you very much.
Coach Stacey Hansen for the MayPort-CG Patriots joining us tonight on 106.5 FM KRJV, YourLiveEvent.com, the Irie Insurance pregame show. Stick around, more to come on Your Live Event and at KRJV.
The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day of work or after the games and meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime to the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough activities. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, is open for all your pharmacy and healthcare needs. And don't forget to stop in and check out what's new in the gift department. You'll find lots of new fall decorations and giftware. Check out the new jewelry, too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift encourages everyone to follow all of the CDC guidelines. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery, and they do offer mail-out services for their customers, too. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at FindlayMotors.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Getting closer to the first serve here tonight on KRJB or liveevents.com. MayPort-CG and Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros and the Patriots, a rivalry renewed, and some keys to the game here, keys for both teams to try to pick up the victory here tonight. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, you got to complete the set here so far. In those 4 contests, the Burros have only picked up 1 set victory. That was all the way back in game number 1, back September 1st against Oak Grove. Since then, 3 sweeps in their 3 losses. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they showed some promise back on a Saturday afternoon against Northern Cass. Really were unable to kind of create that put all 25 points together. That's kind of been their struggle the last couple of games for the Burros. And for MayPort-CG, have a strong serve-receive game. Do not make any unnecessary errors. Do not let Hillsboro-Central Valley stay in the game here tonight. Try to pick up a big lead in that set and maybe get Hillsboro-Central Valley kind of playing with their mental state, kind of saying to themselves, here we go again, and try to get out of here quickly in a 3 sets, pick up a region point, and get some bragging rights against your rival in Hillsboro-Central Valley. So there are a few of your keys to the game here tonight. YourLiveEvent.com, KRJB. Stick around. Our starting lineups are next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance. Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
The auto dealers of Ada are having their back-to-school sale going on now through September 30th. Lee Brothers Sales, Kelly's Chrysler Center. They have a great selection of trucks, vans, SUVs, and cars, plus many come with full factory warranties. Check out all their inventory online. Chevy, Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Plus, they have a variety of other pre-owned makes and models, too. LeBrosAdaMN.com, Kelly's Chrysler Center.com. Serving the Valley and Lakes area for over 84 years, the auto dealers of Ada.
A busy week for us here tonight continuing this week on YourLiveEvent.com. Thursday night, Hillsboro-Central Valley back at home at the Hillsboro Event Center. Another region contest where they will take on the Thunder of Haddon Northwood. Also Thursday night, Beal only back here on YourLiveEvent.com as Finley Sharon Hope Page travels here to MayPort-CG High School to take on the Patriots. A big early season region matchup between two of the favorites in Region 2. On Friday night, a couple of football games for you as well. Hillsboro-Central Valley begins Region 1 competition as they will take on the Wapaton Huskies. We'll have that for you, YourLiveEvent.com. We'll also have for you Finley Sharon Hope Page football as they travel to Lemoore, Lynchville, Marion. The Spartans and the Lobos will also have that for you as well on YourLiveEvent.com. Pre-game at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Take a quick pause for the national anthem, then be back on your live event and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine-looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Update that old rusty shower head with a Delta Intuition 2-in-1 chrome shower fixture from the new Valley General Store in Halstead. This product features a combination head and hand shower, giving you the option of water only from the shower head or from the handheld sprayer. Whether you're remodeling your space or upgrading your existing setup, Hardware Hank in the new Valley General Store has the Delta shower fixture you need. Stop at the Valley General Store in Halstead today. You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Trail District Health Unit has partnered with Trail County Schools to issue an SOS. It takes a team effort from players, coaches, parents, and fans to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and save our favorite schools' sports seasons. The game plan is simple. Wear a face mask, stay home if you're sick, follow social distancing recommendations, and quarantine guidelines keep you and those around you healthy this season. Let's all work together to save our sports seasons. For more information, visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page or contact Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4424.
Time now for our starting lineups on WorldLiveEvent.com and KRJB. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Discover career opportunities online, crystalsugar.com. Start with the starting lineup for Hillsboro-Central Valley. A sophomore middle hitter, number 7, Krista Ackerman. A sophomore setter, number 10, Maddie Olson. Junior outside hitter, number 11, Stella Benson. Senior outside hitter, number 12, Anna Folkley. A sophomore middle hitter, number 13, Sydney Culp. A senior, the libero, number 15, Molly Porter. And a junior setter, number 17, Sydney Owen. Burrows are coached by head coach Katie Coleman. The assistants are Rumors coach and Kale Nassif. Time now starting lineups for the home team tonight, the MayPort-CG Patriots. A freshman middle hitter, number 1, Riley Sastrom. A junior setter, number 2, Kaylin Olson. Senior outside hitter, number 4, Grace Koshny. A sophomore middle hitter, number 7, Kate Bradner. Senior outside hitter, number 8, Nora Peterson. Senior outside hitter, number 14, Addison Domeyer. And a sophomore libero, number 9, Brooklyn Groth. Those are your starting lineups for MayPort-CG. That coach is Stacy Hansen. The assistant coach is Remington Herman. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back for our first serve coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com at 106.5 FM KRJB.
Whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or supper, the Hillsboro Cafe welcomes you to stop in, get some great food, everything from a hearty meal to a sweet treat. The Hillsboro Cafe is open 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and again from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. There is limited dining room seating available, and of course the very popular curbside and takeout service is still available too. Call the Hillsboro Cafe, 701-636-2073, and get your orders to go. The Hillsboro Cafe has an opening for a part-time server. Call the Hillsboro Cafe to get more information.
All jobs are essential, especially yours. In District 20, your team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert will focus on strengthening our economy and job creation. They believe in increased funding for K-12 education and strong support for Mayville State. As farmers, Lem, Belts, and Hagert know that agriculture will always be the backbone of the North Dakota economy. Elect your District 20 team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert.
Paid for by friends of Mike Belts, Ham Johnson, treasurer.
Molly Porter will send the first serve over to the MayPort-CG Patriots. Patriots receive it and hit and a kill there right away for Addison Domeyer off the block of Sydney Culp. Her first kill, and it's 1-0 in favor of MayPort-CG. Patriots will send it over. Dug up for the Burrows, a set by Olsen. Owens hits it. Dug up by MayPort-CG. Koshny with the set. Hit over by Nora Peterson. Dug up by Folkley for the Burrows. Olsen and Folkley will send it across. Dug up by MayPort-CG. Olsen with the serve, and Addison Domeyer once again. She'll get her second straight kill. And quickly it's 2-0 in favor of MayPort-CG early on. Set number 1 as Riley Satcham will get her first service point. Patriots 4-3, the Burrows 0-4. As Peterson's serve is dug up by Porter. Olsen with the set, and Sydney Culp hits that one into the net, hitting air. And quickly it is 3-0 in favor of MayPort-CG. Satcham again at the line. Sends the serve across, dug up by Benson for the Burrows. And no second hit. Miscommunication there as between Maddie Olsen as well as Ackerman, and they let it fall, and quickly it's 4-0 in favor of MayPort-CG, and Hillsboro will take their first time out here in set number 1. Golden Harvest empties that seed sales scoreboard. We'll be back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Harvest is here, and that means we need to be careful. This is Reed with Irie Insurance, and we want to take a minute to make sure everyone across North Dakota and Minnesota not only have a safe harvest, but to remind others to pay extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. Farmers, have a great harvest, and everyone else be safe too. For more harvest safety tips, go to IrieInsurance.com. 4-0 Hillsboro Central Valley trails as MayPort-CG starting the game off on a quick run. Got a side out. Riley Satcham, 3 straight service points. She's back at the line to try to keep the service run going. As she'll send the serve over, dug up by Benson. Olsen back to Benson. As that one off the top of the tape. Also, Grace Koshny gets a piece of it and sends it down the block kill. And it's 5-0 in favor of MayPort-CG. Patriots starting off hot tonight. Satcham's serve is over, dug up by the Burrows. Olsen and Culp will send it across on the free ball, and
A point to HCV as Brooklyn Grove attempting the dig, got a hand on it, but it flies into the back row, and the Burros able to side out. They trail 1-5. Maddie Olson will check out. Noella Christberger will check in, and Sydney Owens serve across, and it'll be a kill for Grace Koshny, and that'll be her second for the Patriots. They side out and back to the lead. It's 6-1 in favor of MayPort-CG. As Grace Koshny will go back to the line to serve for the Patriots. Serve is sent across, dug up by Porter. Owens to Kritzberger with the tip, dug up by Olsen for the Patriots. And sent across by Domeyer, dug up by Owens. Porter, Benson with the tip for the Burros, blocked at the net. Patriots trying to recover, able to do so. Free ball sent over by Koshny. Back to HCV Kritzberger. Culp with the kill. Sydney Culp gets her first kill. Then one down the line. And it's a point for the Burros. Able to side out. 2-6 they trail. And Stella Benson will check out. Number 4, Corinne Holte will check in. As that serve is into the net. A serve there and a point and a side out back to MayPort-CG. It's 7-2 in favor of the Patriots. As number 3, Kinsey Hansen will check in. She'll go back to the line to serve for MayPort-CG. Also, Raina Sachram will check in as well. Floater serve dug up by Culp. Owens. Tipped by Spokely, but dug up by the Patriots. Peterson sent across, but dug up by the Burros. Holte will send it over on 3, and it's dug up by Gross. Hansen, and into the net on the kill attempt there by Raina Sachram. A hitting error. 4 hits will be called on MayPort-CG. The Burros side out. They trail 3-7. As Culp will check out, Tommy Trudell will check in. She'll serve for the Burros. That serve is dug up by Hansen and sent across by Peterson, and Nora Peterson with the kill. Her first. Side out MayPort-CG at 8-3. Nora Peterson back to the line to serve. As Trudell will check out. And Molly Porter back in for the Burros. Peterson's serve is across, dug up by Holte. At the net, and Burros will let it drop. And a point to MayPort-CG, 9-3. As Nora Peterson back at the line. Her first service point. She'll send it across again. Dug up by Porter. Owens. And Holte will send it across. Peterson with the dig. To Sachram. Dug up by Porter. Throws back with it. Owens. Holte sends it across on 3. Hansen for the Patriots. At the net. Big swing. And a kill there for Kate Bradner. Her first kill. And it's 10-3 in favor of MayPort-CG. Peterson will go back to the line. Floater serve, dug up Spokely. Owens. Sent across Ackman, tips at the line. Patriots able to recover. Sachram. As Riley Sachram will get her first kill. As Holte unable to get a clean dig. It flies into the back wall. And make it 11-3 in favor of MayPort-CG. Set number 1, Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley forced to take their second time out. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd. The only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted Golden Harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877.
MayPort-CG leading 11-3 in set number 1. Burros started out with the serve. Patriots got a side out and 4 straight points, made it 5-0. After trading back and 4 side out points at 7-3, MayPort-CG got a side out. They've scored more points since then. It's 11-3. Hillsboro-Central has used both of their timeouts. As Nora Peterson back at the service line for the Patriots. Service sent across, dug up by Porter. Owens with the set. Kritzberger will send it across. Dug up by Peterson. Riley Satcham with the set. Bradner the kill. Hey, Bradner takes a little off of it, floats. Just past the front line and front back line. And it's 12-3 in favor of MayPort-CG. As Peterson will send that serve long. Service error first, and the Burros will side out. 4-12 they trail. As Noella Kritzberger will check out, Maddie Olson will check back in. For the Burros, she'll go back to the line and serve. Dug up by Riley Satch at the net. Ackerman sends it back, but the Patriots send it right back to the Burros. MayPort-CG with it. Hanson with the set, and we'll get a whistle. And we'll get a lift called on Kinsey Hanson for the Patriots. Burros with the point. 5-12, they trail. Olsen back serve once again, floater serve. Dug up, set, and across by Bradner. Burros with it. Olsen for the Burros with the set. Ackerman, diving dig there by Gross. MayPort-CG looking to recover, and a missed hit there by Raina Satcham. 4 hits called on the Patriots, and it's 6-12. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 3 straight Burro points. And Olsen has served 2 consecutive as a left serve. Patriots able to recover, and we'll get a whistle. And they'll call a lift on MayPort-CG, 7-12. The Burros with 4 straight points, all them served by Maddie Olsen. And we'll get a whistle as the up official will tell the Patriots student section to move up a row on the bleachers, off of the floor into the bleachers. As Maddie Olsen, that serve is out along the far side, right in front of the Patriots student section. Service there, and a point to MayPort-CG, 13-7. Also, it's blackout night for the Patriots student section. Both with the serve. Ackerman sends it across, blocks at the net. Burrows back with it. Maddie Olsen, Porter will 3-ball it across. To Hanson. At the net, and a kill for Raina Setrum. 14-7 in favor of MayPort-CG. As Brooklyn Grove again to the service line after her first service point. She'll send it across again. And it's an ace serve. Brooklyn Grove with the ace serve. Unable to get a clean dig. And that makes it 15-7 in favor of the Patriots. Well, back to the line again. This time a floater serve dug up by Olsen. Ackerman will set across. Dig is sent right back to the Burros. Olsen sets to Spokely, but it's blocked at the net. Riley Satcham, Grace Koshny on the block for the Patriots, and it's 16-7 in favor of MayPort-CG. Goes back to the line once again. Floater serves, but dug up by Owens. Holte, and Porter will send it across on the 3-ball. Girls with the dig. Hanson with the set. Sent over by Satcham, dug up by the Burros. Owens will send it over on 3. Hanson with the dig. Koshny with the set from the back row. Nora Peterson, but dug up by the Burros. Maddie Olsen tipped it across by Ackerman. Dug up by the Patriots. Nora Peterson will send it across on 3. Porter, Owens, as a battle at the net, still alive. Ends up on the Patriots side. As Grace Koshny will send it across. Gets a piece of the line, and it's a kill for Grace Koshny, her third. And it's 17-7 in favor of MayPort-CG. Both now with 4 points. And the first one, Brooklyn Grove, and Burrows with the much-needed sign out. 8-17, they trail. After Nolte will check Estelle Benson back in, and Spokely will serve. Serve sent across by Spokely. Again serve, and a Spokely with an ace serve. Her first ace for the Burros. 9-7 9-17 the Bulls trail. Stokely at the line once again. Serve across, dug up Peterson. Sent by Hansen. At the net, tipped by Koshny. And the Girls will send it back with Olsen. Hansen. Serena Satchel, but dug up by the Girls. Olsen. Owens as that sends it long. And Sydney Owens with the hitting error. 10 points dialed back to MayPort-CG, 18-9. As number 9, Mattea Aaron's in for the Girls. She'll check in for Sydney Owens. As 14, Anderson Domeyer in for the Patriots. As is number 2, Kaylin Olsen. As Hansen and Raina Satchel will check out for MayPort-CG. Kaylin Olsen to the service line. Patriots lead 18-9. Serve is over as Porter. Ackerman, but Burrow's unable to get a third hit. That one flies towards the far stand. And a point to MayPort-CG, 19-9. Olsen with her first service point. And she's back at the low service line once again. Olsen gets the signal from the official. And the serve is across. Porter with the dig. Olsen at the net. Flies over the Patriots side. They'll send it back to the Rose. Aarons will send it back to MayPort-CG. Domeyer with the swing. And it gets a piece of the line along the far side as Anderson Domeyer, her third kill. And it's 20-9 in favor of the Patriots. Galen Olsen now 2 service points, looking to add on to it. And she'll send the serve across, dug up by Benson. Olsen. Re-roll over by Molly Porter. Girls with the dig. Olsen with the set and the swing and the kill for Addison Domeyer. Number 4 for her. And it's 21-9 in favor of the Patriots. And Caitlin Olsen again to the line. 3 straight service points. Serve across, dug up Porter. Olsen. Benson will send it across. Gets the piece for the back line. And Stella Benson with her first kill. Burrows side out. 10-21. They trail. Molly Porter will go back to the line. He'll serve for the Burrows. It's across. Burrows with the dig at the net. Olsen and sent across by Riley Satchel. Dug by Porter. Plus, the Burrows will let it drop. And a point to MayPort-CG at 22-10 now after the side out. As Riley Satchel will serve. Dug up by the Burrows. As still events send that long. Hitting air and a point back to MayPort-CG. It's 20-10 Patriots. Riley Satchel with 5 service points. Satchel Porter serve. Benson. Olsen. And Culp will send it across. Dug up by Riley Satchel. Kaylin Olsen. Crossed by Domeyer. Dug up by the Burrows. Aaron. Benson blocked at the net. And note, they'll say it did not touch a Patriot at the net. And as Koshny Domeyer were going for it, they'll call 4 hits on the Burrows. They'll say it at the top of the tape that it's 24-10. Set point. Riley Satchel to serve. Dug up Porter. Olsen. Culp. Big swing. Dug up by Satchel. Great dig. And it's sent across by Gross. Diving dig by Porter. Olsen. Aarons will hit it across. Dug up Olsen. Koshny. And Gross will send it across, but out along the far side. And the Burrows able to get the side out. 11-24. They trail. As Maddie Olsen will check out. Noah Kritzberger will check back in. Mattea Aarons will check out, and Sydney Owens will check in. She'll go back to the serve. Patriots with set point at 24-11. Owens' serve is across. The set by Olsen. Domeyer. Dig and sent right back to the Burrows. Kritzberger. Benson will send it across. Dug up by the Patriots, and Brett will get a net violation called on MayPort-CG. I'll get Grace Koshny on the net violation. 12-24. Owens with the serve once again, dug up by the Patriots. Olsen. And a kill to end the set in style as Nora Peterson will get her second kill of the set. And the Patriots will take it 25-12 in set number 1. Patriots lead. Golden Harvest, Timken, that Seed Sales Swablet. Move into our Farmers Union Insurance between set reports. Really all MayPort-CG. They started it off with a side out. Took a 5-0 lead after a few sides between the two teams. Another big run, a 5-point run, made it 12-3. And from there, the Patriots able to put it on cruise control. For MayPort-CG, Addison Domeyer with 4 kills, 2 for Nora Peterson, 2 for Kate Bradner, 3 for Grace Koshny, and 1 for Rain Satcham. Riley Satcham has 6 service points. Brooklyn Grove has 4 service points. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, a kill for Stella Benson and Sydney Culp. Maddie Olson with 2 service points. Anna Stokely had a service ace. Your Farmers Union Insurance between set report. Farmers Union Insurance, Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro, 701-435-7777. Take a quick break. We'll be back for the start of set number 2. Coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 6.5 FM KRJB.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Pro-Till, Land Roller LRX, Rock King, bulldozer blades, snow removal equipment, manure spreaders, and rock pickers, engineered tough, all with the Degelman name. We always evolve, always listen, and always improve. We're proud of our team members who build Degelman products. Learn more at Degelman.com. Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
MayPort-CG takes set number 1, 25-12. As we'll have a change here is now Corinna Holte will now be the libero. She saw her go into the locker room in between sets. Takes off the blue jersey, puts on the white jersey, as she'll be the libero. Molly Porter will switch hers as well, wear the blue jerseys. Burrows in their blue tops with white and black trim. MayPort-CG in the red tops with blue trim and numbers. Keelan Olsen will serve to begin set number 2. Her serve is across, pick up by Benson. Olsen, as Culp will send that long. Sidney Culp with the hitting there, and MayPort-CG with the point to open up set number 1. Olsen now with 4 serve points. She'll send it across once again. Pick up by the Burrows. Stokely, Olsen. Benson across through the block, and Stella Benson. That is her second kill. Arrows even it up 1 apiece in set number 1. Set number 2, excuse me. Patriots took set 1. And Sydney Owens will go back to the serve for the Burrows. Serve across, goes with the dig, but it flies into the stands. And Sydney Owens with the ace serve. Her first ace, her first service point. 2-1, Burrows take the lead. Owens serve again, dug up Groth. Set by Olsen. Solmeyer down the line, but they'll say it's down on the far side. But they'll call a net violation on Hillsboro-Central Valley as they'll get Kritzberger on the net violation, so Patriots with the side out tied up at 2-2. As Coach Hansen for MayPort-CG will just double check, make sure the rotation is correct for the Patriots. Set 2 early on set 2. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Glad you could join us here on 106.5 FM KRJB. Also, our audio only on yourliveevent.com, as well as streaming on rjbroadcasting.com. And the rotation is all correct for the Patriots. And Riley Satcham will serve it for MayPort-CG. Dug up by Holte. Owen. And sent across by Benson. But she sent it long. And it's a point to MayPort-CG. They'll retake the lead 3-2. Riley Satcham now with 7 service points. Served across, dug up by Owen. Benson. Kritzberger with the tip. Tipped at the net. Patriots able to cover. Dillmeyer to Koshny, dug up by the Burrows. Owens to Benson. And she sent it long. Stella Benson back to hitting theirs. And it's 4-2 in favor of MayPort-CG. Riley Satcham back at the service line. Send it over, dug up by Holte. Owen pushed across by Kritzberger. Dug up Patriots. Olsen. And sent across by Peterson. Back to the Burrows. Owen falls through the block for the point. Sydney Culp. She'll get her second kill. Burrows side out 3-4. As 15, Molly Porter will check back in for the Burrows. Again, no longer the libero. As the libero switched to Corinna Holte. The Porter's serve is over, dug up by Satcham, Olsen, and into the net, Nora Peterson on the hitting attempt, and we're tied at 4. And that's Corinna Holte, her first service point. Excuse me. Molly Porter, her first service point. Her serve is across, dug up by the Patriots, and Nora Peterson will send it long. And the Burrows with a 5-4 lead here in set number 2. Back-to-back service points for Molly Porter. She'll serve once again. Goes with the dig. Olsen. Dillmeyer. Blocked at the net. Sent right back. And they'll say it's in. As it was blocked at the net by Culp. Right back to the Patriots. As Brooklyn Growth was trying to keep it alive. Sent it along the far line. Got a piece of it, and it was in for the point, and we're tied at 5. 5-5, Grace Koshny with the serve. Berkeley will send it across, dug up by Riley Satcham. And Sydney Culp with the block. Nora Peterson on the kill attempt, but Sydney Culp jumping, stretching, reaching out, getting a piece of it, sends it straight down for her third kill. 6-5. As Corinna Holte will serve. It's sent across by Dillmeyer, dug up by the Burrows. Kritzberger, tipped across by Ackerman. Back to MayPort-CG, Peterson. Dillmeyer across, and it is out along the far side, a little bit too strong. And it's 7-6 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Holte, back-to-back service points. First serve. Diving dig by Riley Satcham, sent back to the Burrows. Ackerman will send it back to the Patriots. Tipped across by Kate Radner, and it falls to the floor. Kate Radner, her third kill. Patriots able to sign out. 6-7, they trail. And as Kinsey Hansen will check in, she'll go back to the service line. Also, Raina Satcham will check in for MayPort-CG. Hansen's serve is across, dug up by Porter. Owens. Tipped across by Spokley. Riley Satcham. Sent over on 2 by Hansen. Back to the Burrows. Owens Kritzberger. Blocked at the net. Growth with the dig. And sent across by Raina Satcham. Back to the Burrows. Spokley will tip it over on 3. Hansen. And Nora Peterson gets her third kill. And we're tied at 7 in set 2. Kinsey Hansen, her first service point. Back at the line once again. Floating serve dug up by Spokley. Sent across. Kritzberger having dig there by Hansen. Throws and free ball sent across by Kate Bradner. Back to the Burrows. Kritzberger. Spokley sends it long, but they'll say it was tipped at the net, so a point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Anna Spokley with her first kill. 8-7 in favor of HCV. As Noah Kritzberger will check out, Maddie Olson back in for the Burrows. She'll serve, and she'll serve. Maddie Olson, her first ace, 4 service points for her. And it's 9-7 in favor of the Burrows. Olson with a floating serve once again. Peterson will send it back to the Burrows. Ackerman right back to the Patriots. Let's send it back to the Burrows. Ackerman with the tip. Dug up by MayPort-CG at the net, and through the block, getting the kill is number 6, Raina Satcham, her second kill. Burrows side out 8-9. As Nora Peterson will serve, dug up by Owens. Olsen. Ackerman dug up by the Patriots. Hansen and into the net. Raina Satcham with the hitting air. And the point to the Burrows, side out. 10-8 they lead. As Porter will check out, Stella Benson in for the Burrows. As Spokley will serve it across for HCV. Raina Satcham will send it back. Olsen with a set to Benson. Dug up by Gross. Hansen and across, but long on the swing by Kate Bradner, and it's a point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. They lead 11-8 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Speed Sales scoreboard. MayPort-CG will take their first timeout. They lead 1-0. 106.5 FM KRJV, yourliveevent.com. Back after this.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Hillsboro-Central Valley responding after the first set, a lopsided score. MayPort-CG took set 1, 25-12. Burrows not going away, taking the lead here as it is 11-8 in favor of HCV. As Anna Spokley back to the service line. Serve sent across. Dug up. Hansen with the set. Block! A block at the net. Krista Ackerman with the block kill on Kate Bradner, and it's 12-8 in favor of HCV. Spokley at the line once again. Serve across. Riley Satcham with the dig. Hansen. Sent across by Raina Satcham, dug up by the Burrows. Olsen, Ackerman, dug up by MayPort-CG, looking to recover as they can. As we dig there by Nora Peterson was into the net. Raina Satcham tried to save it, but it flies under the net. And it's 13-8 in favor of HCV. Spokley with the serve once again, dug up by Peterson. Hansen with the set. Bradner with the swing. Burrows unable to return it, but they'll get a net violation called on Kate Bradner. And so the Burrows 14-8 for 5-point run. And Anna Spokley now with 5 service points. She'll send it across, and it's an ace serve. Anna Spokley with her second ace tonight, and it's 15-8 in favor of HCV. As we'll get a sub, as Kaylin Olsen will check in for the Patriots. Raina Satch out for MayPort-CG. 15-8. As Folkley will send it across. Dug up Peterson. And sent across on three by Kaylin Olsen. Back to the Bros. Maddie Olsen sent across by Owens as that one hits the ceiling. Just trying to recover. They do so as Brooklyn Girls free balls it over. Olsen, Benson blocked at the net and but the point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Radner got the block, but on a roll around the floor and down to the floor, 16-8. As Folkley will send that one into the net. A service there, her first, as MayPort-CG able to side out. 9-16, they trail. Kate Radner checks out. Grace Caution back in for the Patriots. Brooklyn Growth will serve it, and she'll serve it in ace. That's her second. 10-16, the Patriots trail, looking to go on a run. Well, back to the line, dug up by Benson. Olsen. And Owens will send it across. Goes to Olsen. Caution popped at the net, and the point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Ackerman Owens there on the block for the Burros. And they're able to side out 17-10. Holte out. Sydney Colt back in for the Burros. Ackerman will send it across. Peterson with the dig. Olsen sent over by Riley Satcham. Dug up by the Burros. Olsen Benson with the kill. Stella Benson. Kill number 3, second of the set. And it's 16-10 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. As MayPort-CG will take their second timeout. The Patriots lead 1-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Back after this on KRJV and YourLoveEvent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
18-10, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in set number 2. Looking to pick up the set victory. Be only their second set win of the season. Their one and only set victory came back first game of the year, back September 1st against Oak Grove. 3 previous games have been both all sweeps. And Zachman will send it across. Olsen with the set. Riley Catcham will tip it over. And the point to MayPort-CG. Side out. 11-18. Kaylin Olsen will serve. She has 4 service points, looking to add to it. By Benson. Olsen. And they'll let it fall. Miscommunication there as 3 Burros. Benson, Holte, Folkley all right in between them. They all let it drop. 12-18. Olsen back to the line. Serve is over. Dug up by Benson. Olsen. Holte will send it across. Dug up Olsen. Sent over and through the block for Grace Caution. Kill number 4. 13-18. 3 straight Patriot points. Dylan Olsen back to serve once again. As Benson and Folkley, but it flies underneath the net. And it's 14-18. Patriots looking to go on a run. Olsen 3 straight service points. She's now got 6. Service dug up by Benson at the net and underneath the net, but they'll get a over the net call on MayPort-CG. Addison Domeyer called for the violation. And so the Burros able to side out 19-14. As Maddie Olsen checks out, Noella Christopher back in for the Burros. They lead by 5. Sydney Owens with the set. It's an ace serve. Sydney Owens with her second ace. fifth tonight for the Burros, and it's 20-14. Owens back to serve once again, dug up by the Patriots. Olsen with the set. Domeyer dug up by Holtby, but that one flies into the stands. And Madison Domeyer, kill number 5. And it is 15-20, Patriots trail. Riley Satcham will serve, dug up by Benson. Owen, free well across by Holtby. Goes with the dig. Sent across by Grace Koshny, but she sent it long. Side out to the Burros, 21-15. And so Benson will check out. Molly Porter will check back in for the Burros. She'll serve. Porter's serve is across. Throw Olsen. And Domeyer hits it long. Point to the Burros, 22-15. Burros 3 points away. Molly Porter, 3 service points. She'll serve it over again. Dug up by the Patriots. Olsen with the set, tipped across by Domeyer. Dug up by the Burros. Owen closely down the line. Did it get a piece of the line? They'll say it did. And it's a point to HCV. As Anna Stokely gets her second kill, 23-15. Porter will send the serve across. Olsen with the dig and in on that one. Nora Peterson gets her 4th kill. Stops the run. 23, the Patriots trail. Grace Koshny will serve. The serve is sent over, dug up by Holtby. Owens. Smokely gets it down, gets a piece of the line. Anna Smokely, her 3rd kill, 24-16 in the Burros with set point. Karina Holtby will serve. Serve set across. Riley Satcham with a dig over on 2 by Kaylin Olsen. Goes back with it. Holtby, Smokely off the top of the tape, right back to her as 4 hits will be called. Patriots side out, 17-24. They'll have to go on a 7-point run just to extend the set. Izzy Hansen will check in. She'll be back to the line to serve. Serve up by Porter. Owens, battle at the net, and we get a lift called on number 7, Chris Ackerman for the Burros. 18-24. Kinsey Hansen now with 2 with service points. She'll send it over again. Porter. Owens. Chrisberger blocked at the net. Goes with the dig. Olsen hit across and down for the point. Nora Peterson, kill number 5. 19-24, 3 straight Patriot points. As Kinsey Hansen with 3 service points. She'll send it across. Floating serve, dug up by Spokely. And free ball sent across by Holtby. Hansen at the net, and we'll get a net violation called on Hillsboro-Central Valley as they'll get Chris Ackerman. 20-24. Patriots within 4 as Hillsboro-Central Valley will take a timeout on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. MayPort-CG leads 1-0. Back after this on KRJV and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Erickson Agency is your professional, independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters.
24-20, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads. MayPort-CG has scored 4 straight points. Has 3. Kinsey Hansen with 3 straight service points. Has to go on another run of 4 to extend the set. There's a cross. Holtby kind of got crossed up, able to get a piece of it. And Owens will send it across. Riley Satcham. Olsen, and that one is long by Kate Bradner. And the girls with the side out with the point as they will take set number 2, 25-20, your final in the second set on the Glen Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. As we'll move into our Farmers Union Schurkey Ryan Opdahl of Hillsboro between set and the fourth. Hillsboro-Central Valley much better in that second set, able to pick up their second set victory of the season. 3 kills for Anna Coakley in that second set. Stella Benson added in 2, as well as Sydney Culp added in 2 as well. Chris Ackerman with 1 kill. At the service line, Molly Porter had 3 service points, a 6-point service point total for Anna Spokley in that second set. Corinne Holte added in 2 service points as well. For MayPort-CG, 2 kills apiece in 2 kills in that set by Nora Peterson, and a kill apiece by Madison Domeyer, Kate Bradner, and Grace Koshny. Kinsey Hansen with a run of 4 service points. 3 service points for Kaylin Olsen. Riley Satcham added in 2 service points, and Brooklyn Growth added in 1 service point. So Hillsboro-Central Valley able to even up this match as it's now tied at 1 set apiece on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. A quick break. We'll be back for set number 3. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
There is no other person that's just as famous as Teak at Hillsboro Dairy. The other guy, he's still busy delivering ice-cold, fresh dairy products and meat products and soups and pizzas and all of those great items from Hillsboro Dairy to your door. Well, if he hasn't been to your door, it's because you haven't called him. 701-436-5877. Call the number. You can call him Teak. The other guy works too. Hillsboro Dairy.
Brady Siebel's with you here tonight. Kaylin in our studios, running the board, also running the computer live, so the YourLiveEvent.com. That's right, Radar on the radio here tonight on KRJB, YourLiveEvent.com. Also streaming live on RJBroadcasting.com. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Moving on to set number 3. As HCV will begin the set with service as number 4, Corinne Holte, will begin for the Burros. She'll send it over into the net, and Growth will hit it, but she hit it long. When Growth with the hitting error, and it's 1-0 in favor of HCV. Corinne Holte now service points. She'll send it across again. Dug up Riley Satcham at the net. Addison Domeyer through the blocks for the point. Kill number 6 for her. Patriots side out. We're tied at 1. As Riley Satcham will serve. Dug up by Benson. Olsen, a collision. Benson able to get it across, but they'll call a double hit on Stella Benson. As Sydney Owens, Maddie Olsen went flying to the floor as they collided into each other a little bit. Patriots a 2-1 lead in the set. As Riley Satcham again with the serve. 9 service points total for her. Olsen with the set. Benson blocked at the net and down for the point. As Domeyer got a piece of the block, they rolled around on the top of the tape, eventually fall into the floor on the Burros side, and it's 3-1. Satcham with the set again. Up by the Burros. Olsen sends the set over the net. Nora Peterson paying attention as she'll send it down for her 5th kill, and it's 4-1 MayPort-CG. Riley Satcham, 11 service points. She'll send it over again. Benson. Olsen has Sydney Culp scores up the net and sends it down with authority. Sydney Gulp with her fourth kill tonight. Burrows side out. 2-4 they trail. As Sydney Owens with the serve. Olsen and the cross at the net by Sydney Gulp is in the back row. Riley Satcham sent it across with Sydney Gulp. The block kill. Kills 5. 3-4 the Burrows trail. Owens with the serve. And Dolmeyer sends it into the net for his punt. And we're tied at 4. Sydney Owens now 3 service points. She'll send it across again. And it's an ace serve. Sydney Owens, ace number 3 for her tonight. 4 service points. And it's 5-4 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. And into the net, Sydney Owens with the service there, her first. Side out evens it up at 5. And Corey Erickson sitting right beside me, going through the camera, making sure he got the shot. As Grace Koshny will serve for the Patriots. The dig by Spokely is sent right back to MayPort-CG. Olsen, Dolmeyer at the net, and tips it across for the point. Bill number 7, Addison Dolmeyer, and it's 6-5. Grace Koshny, that's her first service point. She'll be back to the line once again. Ben with the dig. Pulte. Across by Kritzberger through the block for the point. Noella Kritzberger, her first kill. Burrows side out, 5-6, they trail. And so Benson will check out. Molly Porter will check in. She'll go back to the line to serve for the Burrows. Tied at 6. As Porter will send it across, dug up Riley Satcham. Olsen. Bradner, dug up by the Burrows. Porter, but will get a whistle. And they'll call it double hit on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Double hit on the Burrows. 7-6, MayPort-CG after the side out. Both officials is into the net on the serve there by Raina Satcham, serving there her first. The down official is using the one of the handheld whistles, so it's a little bit quieter. So play kind of continued on. That one for a couple extra hits. The up official is the standard whistle. Tommy Trudell will check in. She'll serve for the Burrows. Olsen. As Riley Satcham will send it across, dug up by the Burrows. Owen. Ackerman with the tip across. Dug up Growth. Soaring above and down for the point. Nora Peterson, kill number 6. And MayPort-CG with the point. 8-7. Back to serve once again. Nora Peterson, 4 service points for her. Dug up by the Burrows and sent it off by Kritzberger. Back to MayPort-CG. Bradner sends that one long. Side out to the Burrows. We're tied at 8. As Kritzberger will check out, Maddie Olsen will check in. Olsen will serve. Check on. Dug up by the Patriots. Olsen as in for the point. Riley Satcham gets her second kill. Kaylin Olsen on the assist. 9-8. Side out MayPort-CG. Brooklyn Grove will check in. And she will serve. Dug up by Owens. Pulte sent across by Maddie Olsen. Back to MayPort-CG. Kaylin Olsen. Tipped across by Bradner. Dug up by the Burrows. And that one is out as that one goes on the near side. That one out of play as it crosses the net outside of the antenna. And so it's 10-8. MayPort-CG Growth with the serve once again. Dug up by the Burrows. Holte. Porter will send it across. Diving dig. And Satchel with the free ball across. Olsen for the Burrows, tipped by Ackerman, blocked at the net, back to the Burrows. Owens will tip it across. Back to MayPort-CG. Kaylin Olsen has Riley Satchel will send that over, her third kill. It's 11-8 MayPort-CG. As Brooklyn Grove back to the service line. Patriots lead 11-8. Serve is across. Dug up Owens. Porter. Ackerman will send it across on the free ball. Peterson with the dig. Kaylin Olsen. Koshny with the swing, but dug up by Holte. Olsen. And Folkley with the hit across. Play is still going. The official is waving the flag, saying that it went outside of the antenna. Officials didn't see it. Play continued. The line judge in front of the Borough bench says that it went outside of the antenna on Folkley's hit. And they'll go with it. So 12-8. Point to MayPort-CG, as that will force Hillsboro-Central Valley to take the timeout. Tied one set. These Patriots lead in set 3, 12-8. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692. 692.
Four straight MayPort-CG points will make it 12-8 in set number 3. Pivotal set number 3 as we're tied at one set apiece. Patriots with the victory in set 1. Burroughs answered back in set 2. Brooklyn Grove back to the service line to serve. She'll send it across. Dug up Sydney Owens. Folkley. Owens will send it across. Grove with the dig. Kaylin Olsen sent across by Riley Satchel. Dug up by the Burrows. Maddie Olsen. Ackerman was blocked at the net. Riley Satchel with the block. Kaylin Olsen also there to help for the Patriots. And it's 13-8 MayPort-CG. Grove now with 8 service points. She'll serve it again. Dug up by Holte. Olsen. Ackerman across for the kill. Krista Ackerman gets her second kill. Burroughs with the side out. 9-13, they trail. Molly Porter will check out Stella Benson back in for HCV. As Vanna Oakley will serve. Dug up Peterson at the net, and it falls. Hits the net, falls to the floor. 10-13, the Burroughs trail. And then a Smokley, service point number 8. She'll serve it again. As Peterson kind of gets crossed up, the dig is sent right back to HCV. A three ball across by Smokley. Raina Satcham. But the hit is long by Grace Koshny, a hitting error. In point HCV once again. 11-13, the Burroughs trail. Anna Smokley with 9 service points. She'll send it across again. Both with the dig. Kaylin Olsen. Into the net on the hit by Grace Koshny, and 4 hits will be called on the Patriots. 12-13. Smokley again to serve. Dug up MayPort-CG. Kaylin Olsen will send it across on 2. Smart play. Catches Burroughs napping. As Kaylin Olsen will get the sign out for MayPort-CG. It's 14-12. As Kaylin Olsen will now go back to the line and serve. Dug up Holte. Maddie Olsen. Benson. Dug up Peterson, but Sales gets close to the Burrow net, crosses the net, and Stella Benson sends it down for the point. Kill 4 for her. Burrows side out, 13-14. Then a Holte will serve, diving dig by Peterson. Sent across by Domeyer. Dug up by the Burrows. Spokley, Owens. Oh, but she sent it long. And the side out to MayPort-CG at 15-13. Holt maybe just a foot too strong. Patriots side out. As Riley Satcham will serve, dug up by Benson. Maddie Olson. Owens with the tip across, having dig by Grove, and sent across by Riley Satcham. Back to HCV. Olson sets it to Sydney Pope, who gets the 6th kill for her tonight. Side out to the Burrows, 14-15. Maddie Olson will check back out. Noella Kritzberger in for the Burrows. Sydney Owens with the serve. Dug up Pearson. Sent across by Koshny, and that one gets a piece of the line. And a point to MayPort-CG. 16-14, Patriots with the lead, side out. For Grace Koshny will serve. Serve is across, dug up by Holte. Owens, and pushed across by Holte. Back to the Patriots, Kaylin Olson, that one into the net. Nora Peterson. And it's the hitting error in the... that one goes over the net through the block of Sydney Owens, and so it's a point to MayPort-CG. 17-14 as Grace Koshny gets her 5th kill. Nora Peterson gets her 7th kill. 17-14 in favor of MayPort-CG. As the Burrows with it, Sydney Pope will send it across. Back to the Patriots. Domeyer through the block for the point. Madison Domeyer, kill number 8. 18-14. As Hillsboro Central Valley will be forced to take their second timeout. Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard. Tied one set apiece. The Patriots lead 18-14 in set 3. Back after this, yourlive.com, 106.5 FM, KRJB.
Thank you to all of our sponsors who advertise with us on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. Without them, this coverage would not be possible. Whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Sponsors of tonight's broadcast include Sky Tractor, the Hillsboro Banner, the HCV Booster Club, Tap That, JB Promotions, K2 Seed, the North Dakota High School Activities Association, the Hillsboro Cafe, and the Erickson Agency.
18-14, MayPort-CG leads in set number 3. As the Patriots looking to take the 2-1 set advantage. Burrows, though, have been sticking around this set. Patriots have surely been unable to gone on a couple of runs here of 3 or more points, but the Burrows have been able to match it. It's 18-14. Grace Koshny to serve. Serve across. Owens to Kritzberger, as Kritzberger with the tip and down for the point. Noella Kritzberger, her 2nd kill. 15-18 after the side out. Benson will check out. Molly Porter will check in. Was trailed by 3. Porter with the serve, dug up by Peterson. Set by Kaylin Olson. Through the block for the point. Kate Radner gets her 4th kill. Side out, 19-15. As checking in, Raina Satcham, she'll go back to the service line. Spokley, as that one kind of caught her in between. Originally went for the underhand bump, then last second tried to change it to go overhand. It's the best of her, and it's 20-15. MayPort-CG, Raina Satcham with the serve once again. Salt will push it across. Dugout Grove. Kaylin Olson. And long on the hit is Nora Peterson for the hitting error. Burrows side out 16-20. They trail. As Pope will check out. Tommy Trudell will check in. She'll serve for the Burrows. Dugout Grove. Set by Olson. tipped across by Peterson, but dig there by the Burros. Sent back over to the Patriots. Bradner will send it across. The Burros send it right back to MayPort-CG. Kaylin Olsen to Bradner as Kate Bradner gets kill number 5. Patriots sign out 21-16. And Trudeau will check out, and Bryn Holte will check back in for the Burros. Nora Peterson back to the service line. Serves dug up Spokley at the creeps over, and Kate Bradner again for the Patriots. Sends it down 22-16. Peterson to serve once again. Dug up Holte at the net. Burrows trying to save it, unable to do so as Owens will send it across underneath the net, and it's 23-16 Patriots. Our Peterson now with 6 service points. She'll serve it again. Dug up by Holte. Owens. Kritzberger through the block, dug up by the Patriots. Kaylin Olsen. Riley Satcham blocked at the net, but for CG able to recover as Bradner again for the Patriots. 7 kills for her. Trying to take over, and it's 24-16, 7 points for the Patriots. Peterson with the serve again, dug up by the Burros. Owens, sent across by Porter, dug up by Peterson, set by Kaylin Olsen. As Bradner will send it across, Burros, the dig goes into the stands, and it's 25-16. Patriots then on a 5-point run in the set to take set number 2, 25-16. They now lead 2-1. Golden Harvest Timkas at the sales scoreboard. And we'll move into our Farmers Union Insurance Cherokee Ryan Opdahl between set reports. Fun back and forth set. Both teams with a couple of 3-4 point runs, but every time they got on a run, the opponent was able to match it. But 3-point run in the set made it 18-14 to MayPort-CG. Side out for the Burros. The Patriots scored, got a side out, got a point. Burros sided out to make it 20-16. But then a side out for the Burros, 4 straight service points for Nora Peterson, and end of the set at 25-16. For the Patriots, Nora Peterson had 3 kills, also 4 service points. Kate Bradner had 4 kills as well. 3 for Riley Thatcher, 1 for Kaylin Olsen, and 1 for Grace Koshny. For Hillsboro-Central Valley in that third set, Sydney Culp added 3 kills. Noella Kritzberger added in 1 apiece for Chris Ackerman and Stella Benson. 2 service points for Hannah Spokley. 3 service points for Sydney Owens, including an ace in that third set. That was your between set report on 106.5 FM KRJV, yourliveevent.com. Brought to you by Skirky Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. 701-436-5777. Take a quick break. We'll be back for the start of set 4. Coming up next on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJV.
This is Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Homegrown and rooted in North Dakota's history, Farmers Union Insurance programs are designed to provide unparalleled service, quality protection, and security to families, farms, and businesses. Contact me, Ryan Opdahl, at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro for farm, business owners insurance, commercial, multi-peril crop, and crop hail insurance. Homegrown and rooted deep in our history. Call 701-436-5777.
Both coaches will keep it brief, and so we'll get right to the start of set number 4. As MayPort-CG now leading 2-1 on the Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales Scoreboard. We thank you for joining us on 106.5 FM KRJB, also streaming live on rjbroadcasting.com, as well as audio only on yourliveevent.com as well. Set number 4, MayPort-CG will begin with service. And it'll be sent across by Kaylin Olsen. Dug up by the Burros, and Culp will free ball it across. But it's out in front of the Patriot bench. And so the first point of the set goes to MayPort-CG 1-0. Kaylin Olsen with the short serve, and it's an ace serve. As Folkley came in diving, trying to get a piece of it, but it flew into the student section, and it's 2-0 Patriots. Olsen with the serve, 1-2, dug up by the Burrows. Maddie Olsen sent across by Culp, gets the line, and Sydney Culp with the kill. And she's got a total of 7 so far tonight. Maddie Olsen will check out. Noella Kritzberger back in for the Burrows. 1-2 they trail. As Sydney Owens will serve. Serve dug up by Peterson. At the net, Delmar able to send it across, but she sent it long, and that'll even it up at 2. 2 as they'll try to retrieve the volleyball. That one flies underneath the bleachers. Sydney Owens able to retrieve it, and she'll serve once again for the Burrows. Serve across. Kaylin Olsen sent across by the Patriots, and Grace Koshny back to the Burrows. Christberger dug up by MayPort-CG. Koshny with the set. Dolmar blocked at the net as Riley Satcham will send it back. Burrows with it. Owens. Benson as that one hits the antenna. And so, point to MayPort-CG on the hitting error. 3-2 Patriots. Able to get the side out. Riley Satcham will serve dug up by Benson. Owens. Culp sends it into the net. A heading error by Sydney Culp. And it's 4-2. Satcham now with a dozen service points. 12 total tonight. Benson with the dig. Owens sent across by Culp. Goes with the dig. Set by Kaylin Olsen. At the net, Nora Peterson is blocked at the net. Patriots back with it. And tipped across. Back to HB Stella Benson. Dug up Riley Satcham. Kaylin Olsen. Dolmeyer with the hit across, but dug up by Owens for the Burrows. Holtby. Benson blocked at the net. Burrows able to send it back. Riley Satcham with the dig. Dolmeyer will angle it across, but too strong. And the point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. A fun rally. 3-4. Burrows with the side out. Stella Benson will check out. And Molly Porter will check in. Burrows. Porter will serve. She'll send it across. Goes with the dig. Kaylin Olsen. And battle at the net. And it falls in point in favor to Hillsboro-Central Valley to even it up at 4 apiece. Molly Porter to serve once again. Off with the dig. Riley Satcham. Sent across. Nora Peterson. Dug up by the Burrows. Owens. Ackerman tips it. Riley Satcham with the dig. Kaylin Olsen and sent across by Peterson. Pittsburgh sends it across. Dolmeyer sends it right back. Holtby. Owens. Ackerman. Excuse me, that was Anna Folkley. She'll get her 4th kill. 5-4 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. First of the set. Porter again to serve. Dug up. Kaylin Olsen with their set. Dolmeyer as we'll get a whistle. And that violation called on HCV. They'll get Ackerman on the call. We're tied at 5. 5-5. Patriots side out. Grace Koshny will serve. Serve is sent across. Spokely at the net. Burrows trying to recover as that one is out, as that one goes on the outside of the antenna. Burrows a nice recovery as Spokely was able to send it across, but it goes outside of the antenna, and so it's 6-5. Koshny to serve once again, dug up by the Burrows. Owens, Culp blocked at the net, but it gets through. Sydney Culp with the kill. Evens it up at 6. 6-6. Sydney Culp now 8 kills tonight. Culp will check out. Tommy Trudell will check in. Her serve is sent across. Riley Satcham with the dig. Olsen Tipped across and down for the point is Kate Bradner with 8 points. 8 kills, now. And it's a 7-6 Patriot lead after the side out. As Holte will check back in. Brandon Thatcher will check in for MayPort-CG. She'll go back to the line and serve. 1 service point so far. Serve is over. Dug up by Porter. Owens for the kill. As no, they'll say that it was outside. Close play. Looks like it might have gotten a piece of the line. The line judge says no. So it's 8-6. As Raina Satchel with the serve once again. They go by the Burrows. Owens and sent across by Porter. Goes with the dig. Set by Kaylin Olsen and the swing and the point for Kate Bradner, number 9 for her. So 9-6. MayPort-CG. Serena Satcham back to the service line once again. And it's an ace serve. And a serve for Rena Satcham. Her first. That makes it 10-6 in favor of MayPort-CG. Leading in set number 4. Lead 2-1. Both for the Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Girls will take that first time out. We'll take one as well on liveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
10-6, MayPort-CG leads in set number 4. They lead 2-1. Looking to close the deal on the Burrows. Patriots looking to pick up their 5th victory of the season, 5-3. A big matchup coming up Thursday night as they take on Finley Sharon Hull Page. Another rivalry game for the Patriots. Audio for that on yourliveevent.com as well. Serena Satcham back to the service line, dug up by Porter. Owens. Oakley sends it across. Dug up by Satcham. Olsen. Bradner will send it across as we'll get a lift called. As Kritzberger knew it immediately, kind of in between, just kind of flailed both of her arms up. A lift is called, and it's 11-6. Riley Satcham's serve is across, dug up by the Burrows. Porter will send it over. Olsen has Nora Peterson sends it straight down with authority, and it's 12-6. Raina Satcham at the service line. The Satcham's mixed up a little bit. She's got 6 service points, and she'll send it over, dug up by Spokely. Ackerman. Battle at the net still around there as Riley Satcham will send it across back to HCB. Kritzberger, she hits that into the net, the hitting error and the point to MayPort-CG. It's 13-6. Raina Satcham now with 7 service points. She'll serve it across once again. Dug up by Porter. Owens. Spokely. Throws with the dig. Kaylin Olsen with the set. Tipped across by Nora Peterson. Was able to dig it up and sent across by Holte. Kaylin Olsen over on 2. Owens. Kritzberger. Holte sends it across. Satcham with the dig. Bradner with the swing. It's blocked at the net. Patriots will send it right back to the Burrows. Spokely tips it across. Dug up Riley Satcham. Bradner tips it across. Owens for the Burrows sends it over. And we'll get a lift call on number 19, Brooklyn Grove for the Patriots and the Burrows. Able to sign out 7-13. The Burrows trail. Kritzberger will check out. Maddie Olsen will check in. Olsen to serve for the Burrows. She'll send it over. Grove with the dig. Olsen with the set. Bradner gets the kill. Kate Bradner, number 10. She's got double digits. And it's 14-7 after the side out. as Nora Peterson will serve for the Patriots. Diving dig by Owen, sent across by Porter. Back to MayPort-CG, Kaylin. Riley Satcham dug up by Porter, but we'll get a net violation called on HCV. So a net violation on the Burros makes it 15-7. Nora Peterson back to the service line. Maddie Olson. Owens will send it across. Riley Satcham with the dig. Kaylin Olson the set. Bradner. And that one will be called for hits because Bradner sent that one into the net. No Burrow touched it. So 4 hits called. Burrow's able to side out. 8:15. They trail. Porter out. Stella Benson in. As Anna Stokely back to the service line. She'll send it across. Dug up Riley Satcham. Olson. From the back row, Nora Peterson, perfect location. That one hits the attack line perfectly right in between the front and back defense for the Burros. Kill number 9, and it's 16-8 Patriots after the side out. 19, Brooklyn Grove will serve. Serve is sent across Holte with the dig. Olson, Benson. That one hits the line. Stella Benson with the kill. That is kill number 5 for her tonight. That was side out. 9-16. Corinna Holte will serve. Holte's serve is across. Benson at the net plays it. And the Colt with the swing and the kill. Sydney Colt. That's kill number 9 for her tonight. 10-16 HCV trails. Corinna Holte will serve. Serve dug up by the Patriots. Olsen with the set. As we'll get a whistle. And we'll get another net violation called on the Burros. As they'll get called. And so it side out to the Patriots. It's 17-10 in set number 3. MayPort-CG, or set number 4. MayPort-CG lead 2-1. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette scoreboard. Back after this, YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
MayPort-CG leads 17-10 in set number 4, leading 2-1. When we close the book, pick up the victory against the Burros. Burros looking to extend it, force a 5th set. Is out of the timeout. Madison Domeyer will check back in for MayPort-CG. Karina Satcham will check out. Kaylin Olson will serve for the Patriots. Her serve is across up by Holte. Folkley. And free ball sent across by Sydney Owen. Grove with the dig. Riley Satcham. Domeyer, but dug up by Benson. Olson back to Benson. Diving dig there by Nora Peterson. Grove at the net, tipped across by Gray Koshny. Back to the Burros. Maddie Olson to Owen. Dug up by Grove. Set by Olson. And tipped across by Domeyer. But the diving dig there by Olson goes out along the far sideline in front of the Patriots students. 18-10. Kaylin Olson back to the service line now with 9 service points. As diving dig there by Spokley off the net. Olson tried to save it, but it falls to the floor, and it's 19-10. Kaylin Olson now with double digits in service points. Serve dug up by Holte. Olson. And sent across by Spokley. Patriots with it. Olson. Domeyer down the line, but out. Too strong. Girls get the side out. 11-18. as Maddie Olson will check out. 16, Noella Kritzberger back in for the Burros. 17, Sydney Owens will serve. And serve is across, dug up Olson and sent across by the Patriots. At the net as that one creeps toward the net, bounces off the tape and falls out of bounds, and a point to MayPort-CG. They'll side out now leading 20-11. As Riley Satcham will go to the service line. Dug up by Holte. Owens. And sent across by Slockley, but she sent it long. And there and a point to the Patriots, 21-11. Riley Satcham now 13 service points tonight. We'll send it across. Slockley with the dig, but sent right back. Dolmeyer sends it across to the Burros. Dug up by Holte. Owens. Culp sends it over. Blocked at the net and sent across by Dolmeyer. Back to the Burros. Benson into the net. The hitting error and the point to MayPort-CG. 22-11 Patriots. Riley Satcham now 14 service points as Benson will check out. 9, Matei Ahrens will check in for the Burros. As Riley Satcham will serve, Ahrens with the dig. Set by Owens. Culp into the net. Another hitting error for the Burros. Second straight, and it's 23-11 in favor of MayPort-CG. Riley Satcham now with 15 service points. So send it across once again, Sophie with the dig. Holte. And Kritzberger across on 3. Gross tries to get the dig. Gets a piece of it, but it flies underneath the net for the Burro point. Able to side out. 12-23, they trail. As Ahrens will check out, and we'll get Molly Porter to check back in for the Burro. She'll go back to the line and serve. Patriots 2 points away from the victory. Serve sent across. As we'll get a lift called on number 2, Kaylin Olson. It's HCV, 13-23, they trail. Molly Porter back to the line. Serve dug up by Peterson. Olson. Dolmeyer blocked at the net. Patriots unable to recover. It falls to the floor. Called Kritzberger on the block for the Burros, and it's 14-23. Porter back once again to serve. She's now served 5. Serve is across. Dug up Gross, set by Olson. Peterson blocked at the net. But able to get through the block of Kritzberger, and for the point is Nora Peterson. Kill number 10 for her. Side out 24-14. As it's match point for the Patriots, Grace Koshny will serve. Dug up Porter. Olson. Kritzberger, unable to get it across. It falls to the floor, and a point to MayPort-CG, as that'll do it, as they'll take it 25-14 in set number 4, as they will take a 3-set-to-none victory here tonight. As your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard, MayPort-CG with the victory tonight, 25-12, 20-25, 25-16, and 25-14. Your final Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Stick around. Coming up on YourLiveEvent.com, 106.5 FM KRJB. Our post-game report is coming up next after this.
New fresh trades this week at Norman County Implement include this one owner 2004 Case IH 375 quad track, has 4,700 hours. You need to get in on this one before it goes to the next neighbor. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing. Also remaining only one 20 model Delta track. Get the details on these tractors. Norman County Implement, 218-784-2961, or stop by the lot and see it. Highway 9 North Ada. Norman County Implement, thanks you for your business.
The Hillsboro School District reminds everyone that it takes a team effort to keep us going throughout the school year. Students, teachers, parents, coaches, players, fans, it takes all of us to help prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and keep our students in school and our sports teams playing. So please wear your masks, follow social distancing recommendations, stay home if you're sick, and follow quarantine guidelines. Let's all work together and do our part to keep school in session and sports teams playing at the Hillsboro School District.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
The kids are going back to school. The farmers are in the fields bringing in the harvest. It's a busy time of year. Secret Farms of Hillsboro reminds everyone, don't take safety for granted. Whatever keeps you busy this time of year, please think safety first. A message from Secret Farms of Hillsboro.
MayPort-CG picks up their 5th victory here tonight. A final of 3-1 victory as MayPort-CG had to earn it a little bit here against the Bros. The Bros did not go away quietly. MayPort-CG picks up a 25-12 victory really in that first set. Patriots just came out firing. They scored the set's first 5 points, and really from there the Bros just were unable to play catch up in set number 1. But the Bros answer back in set number 2, another back and forth set. So the Bros able to take momentum as when it was 9-8, the Bros side out to make it 10-8, then 6 straight service points to make it 16-8. From there, the Bros were able just to cruise to a 24-16 lead. The Patriots made it interesting, though, as they got a side out, 3 straight points, made it 24-20. But the Bros with the side out, 25-20 victory for the Patriots, for Bros, even it up at 1 set apiece against the Patriots. But set number 3, MayPort-CG really pulls away in the second half of the set. A fun set there. Both teams with 3 4-point runs, but then were immediately answered back by the opponents. But at 20-16, MayPort-CG sides out 4 straight points, makes it 25-16. Patriots to take a 2-1 lead as we headed into set number 3. As again, MayPort-CG just middle of the set, they're able to get that big run, and the Bros unable to recuperate. It was a 25-14 victory for MayPort-CG to pick up the 3-1 victory, pick up their 5th win of the season. As we're joined now by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Katie Colmas. And Coach, you played tough. You got a set win, just unfortunately unable to pull out the victory in the end.
Yeah, it was great to take that second set. We did a lot of really good things that set. The rest, our errors killed us. Huge. I went and looked at the sheet before I went to the locker room with the girls, and of the 25 points in that last set, 6 of them were earned by Mayport. The rest of them were errors given by us. That has to be cleaned up big time. That is not an excuse. We got to get in the gym and get better.
Yeah, talk about that. It just kind of seems one of the aspects of having the kind of that young team and growing with them. It kind of just almost seems like you find ways to lose, and it's not one thing, it's another thing. And for tonight, it was just errors that were way too costly.
Yes, exactly. One thing that we just talked about in that locker room was, it could have been an excuse, our rookie girls, the ones that haven't played, but now we're 5 games in. We should be getting that pace now. We should be making adjustments quicker. And I said I shouldn't have to tell you 5 times to do a specific thing. You need to do it on that first time, and because I mean, as a coach, you do that to help them succeed. So then when they finish it, they also do it. That means they're doing it for the team to succeed as well. So just got to clean up our game and make those adjustments quicker.
Yeah, as you move forward, Wednesday, another day of practice, and then you're right back at it, a home match on Thursday.
Yeah, we gotta get back in the gym. We gotta get better tomorrow. We have a few things during the game. I said, Rumor, write these down. These are our focus tomorrow at practice. So we'll get in tomorrow. We'll get ready. We gotta better our passing for sure. I thought our server receive tonight was good, great at some points, and then other points it hurt us big time. MayPort had some really good servers. I thought they were very scruffy. They had a good defensive team, but we just gotta make sure we do what we can control on our side.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. A tough loss tonight. We'll see you back. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Coach Katie Coleman for Hillsboro-Central joining us on YourLiveEvent.com, KRJB, our post-game report. Stick around, more post-game coverage coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM, KRJB.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll get co-players of the game for MayPort-CG as number 7, Kate Bratton, and number 8, Nora Peterson. Both of them a total of 10 kills tonight, both of them in double digits. Nora Peterson added in 8 service points as well. So the 10 kills able to power the Bros that provided the energy for the Patriots here tonight to lead them to a 3-2 victory. So for MayPort-CG, it will be Kate Bratton and Nora Peterson, Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, and for Hillsboro-Central, 13, Sydney Culp. A total of 9 kills for her, including 3 in that final set. She added 2 in the second set, a total of 9 service points for Sydney Culp. So she'll also get an Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Line 3 replacement project. More information, Enbridge.line3-US. Stick around, more to come. We'll name some more awards up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
When each household in Trail County shifts just $100 per month to a locally owned business, it generates over $4 million more dollars per year in our Trail County community. This helps keep local businesses in Trail County, and the sales tax collected benefits fire and rescue services, parks and recreation, libraries, roads, and more, resulting in a better community for our families. Shop local, eat local, spend local, be local. It takes you to start the trend. Learn more at shoplocaltrail.com.
All jobs are essential, especially yours. In District 20, your team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert will focus on strengthening our economy and job creation. They believe in increased funding for K-12 education and strong support for Mayville State. As farmers, Lem, Belts, and Hagert know that agriculture will always be the backbone of the North Dakota economy. Elect your District 20 team of Randy Lem, Mike Belts, and Jared Hagert.
Paid for by friends of Mike Belts, Ham Johnson, treasurer.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, 106.5 FM KRJB, as we're joined now by the head coach for the MayPort-CG Patriots, Coach J.C. Hansen. And Coach, the Burros, they made you earn it a little bit in a few of those sets, but able to pick up the 3-1 victory tonight.
It was a fun match tonight. HCV does a nice job out there. They work on getting the 3 contact, or the attack on their 3rd contact, whatever they're doing. And yeah, it was a fun match, fun 4-set match tonight.
Yeah, talk about kind of the beginnings of the set, especially, set number 1, set number 3, set number 4, really just able to come out strong in that set, build up a lead that really, able to not let Hillsboro-Central get close and really, build on that, and they just never were really able to recover after those first few points.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of wiggle room when you can get ahead, and then a little bit of flexibility, but you don't want to rely on that too much. So in that one, the second set that we dropped, I think it was, we got down and we kind of acted like we were down and didn't fight that hard to get back. So, but the other sets, yeah, I think we did a nice job of getting a little bit of a lead and then being able to push it.
And then also to talk about your team, really definitely a strength there is really just the contributions there from really a number of players all throughout the lineup. No real one do-all player, but everyone contributed, everyone led and helped to the victory tonight.
Yeah, we've had different kill leaders, ace contributors, big leaders, different nights. So, yeah, we had, I think, a pretty balanced attack tonight, and the girls did a nice job of, or our setters did a nice job of distributing the ball to the different girls and kind of making a pretty even offense.
You know, now you're sitting at 5-3. You know, I kind of alluded to, you know, the teams that you're supposed to beat, you've been able to beat. Some of the, you know, top-ranked teams there had a little bit of trouble with dropping the games to them. As you kind of now get into, you know, the middle part of the season, what are you hoping to continue to develop and grow for your team?
Yeah, we kind of had to do adjustments tonight, and I think that's going to be ongoing throughout the season, and eventually, hopefully, we find a solid offense or a solid rotation, I should say, throughout the year. So we see these guys again at the end of the year. Who knows what can happen?
Yeah, always is fun when the Burrows and the Patriots meet. Talk about your next week or so coming up ahead.
We have a home match on Thursday night, and we have Finley Sharon Hope Page, which I see they're here watching us tonight. And then next week we will go to Larimore and Midway Minto.
All right, it's a number of region contests, still plenty of region points up for grabs for the Patriots coming up here in the next week or so. Stacey, thanks so much for your time, and congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Oh, thank you so much, and thanks for covering the game.
All right, Stacey Hansen joining us on YourLiveEvent.com, 106.5 FM KRJB. Stick around, more awards coming up on our post-game report. That's after this quick break on 106.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Situated in the quiet rural community of Halstead, Minnesota, Halstead Living Center and Heritage House offer the best in independent living with additional personal care options available. They invite you to enjoy a carefree lifestyle in a lively facility designed specifically for seniors as you take in the views of the rural Minnesota farming community. At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House, residents can continue to do what they've always loved while trying new experiences that they've never had time for. Find out more. Call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Time now for RDK Enterprises Precision our RDK Enterprise Precision play of the game, and for MayPort-CG, number 1, Riley Satcham at the service line. Just whenever her team needed a boost, able to come through at the service line. A total of 15 service points for Riley Satcham here tonight. She also added in 4 kills, but for the 15 there, in addition to the 15 service points, did not commit a service error, as also, consistency in the back there for the serve. Never really had to worry about it. Always sent them in there, and always sent them and kept them in, and always many times led them to a point. And again, 15 service points for Riley Satcham, as that will be our RDK Enterprise Precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. You can visit them online at planterdoc.com. One quick final timeout, and then we'll be back with our post-game connection as well as final stats. That's up next. YourLiveEvent.com, 106.5 FM, KRJB.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Our post-game connection, Wallstead Telephone Company for MayPort-CG. The setters here tonight, the ones, number 2, Kaylin Olson, 3, Kinsey Hansen, Riley Satchel a couple times as well. Just a solid night passing really all throughout for MayPort-CG. When we talked with Coach Hansen beforehand, she really said that was one of the keys to them was, good service, good passing, and really all throughout the night here tonight, the passing was just crisp for MayPort-CG. Not a lot of errors, and when you look back, like Coach Collins for the Bros said, really the Bros made a lot of errors. MayPort-CG, not so many, and so that really was what helped propel MayPort-CG to the 3-1 victory. So, also Telephone Company post-game connection, just the passing all throughout for MayPort-CG. You can discover local reliability. You can trust online HallsteadTel.com. As we'll now run down our final stats here for both teams. We'll start with MayPort-CG. We'll start with the visitors here in Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their final stats is Quinn Holte, 5 service points, had a service error. Krista Ackerman with 3 kills here tonight. Going down the list, Maddie Olson with 4 service points, a service error, and an ace. Stella Benson had 5 kills. Anna Spokley, 9 service points, including 2 aces, a service error, and 4 kills. Sydney Culp with 9 kills. Molly Porter had 5 service points. Lola Chrisberger had 2 kills, and Sydney Owens with 5 service points, including 3 aces and 1 service error. Time now, final stats for the Patriots of MayPort-CG. Riley Satchel, a total of 15 service points, also added in 4 kills. Kaylin Olson with 10 service points and a kill. Kinsey Hansen with 4 service points. Grace Kosh with 4 service points and 5 kills. Elena Satchel with 7 service points, an ace, and a service error, plus 2 kills. Kate Bradner added in 10 kills. Nora Peterson added in 10 kills as well, including 8 service points with a service error. Addison Domeyer with 8 kills. And Brooklyn Grove had 8 service points, 1 error, 2 aces, and 1 kill. Those are our final stats here, as that will do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB, as MayPort-CG picks up the victory here tonight. Total of 25-12, 20-25, 25-16, and 25-14 were your finals on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. JV competition, the Patriots with a 2-1 victory, winning 25-10, 20-25, and 15-9. And I want to thank our sponsors here tonight, allowing us to make this coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Also, a big thanks to Kaylin in the studio tonight, running the board, running the computer as well, for you to be able to listen in and enjoy the broadcast here tonight. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening.